This is the Simpit. I'm your host, Sean Cole, and welcome to today's edition of the Pit Stop. I'm out of whack. This all right. I'm like, I was just on the air, already back on the air. But you guys are the real star of today's show because we are here to talk about sim racing. And today is actually a very big day in sim racing. If you were here an hour ago, you watched live the announcement of the Fanatec Podium Series. There's an entire video. It's about 40 minutes long with Sim Racing Girl and Thomas Yakermeyer of Fanatec giving a little demonstration on the wheel and some of its specs and its pricing and availability. And I'm going to have to go watch the video again because, to be honest with you, we are having a little too much fun watching the video perhaps, and I missed some of the key elements. I do believe we're looking at about $1,500. It will be available, I think it was December 10th. There will be 2 models. It will have Xbox, or I should say console compatibility. They're coming out with a PS4 branded version. This is all kind of in conjunction with their new affiliation with Codemasters F1 2018 eSport. They'll have an official wheel rim that kind of coincides with that. It was all news that we've been waiting for and wanting to hear. And at the same time, they probably could have done a little better with their presentation. I'll leave that for you guys to be the judge of. But you can find the video link at their Twitter feed. You can find it at their Facebook pages where the video was actually aired. Why am I not seeing it here? Facebook page. You can find it on the Facebook page at Fanatec's Facebook page. Sim Review Girl, not Sim Racing Girl. But anyway, that is the big news of the day. So we've been waiting. Friday the 13th, interesting day to make an announcement. I probably would have picked a bit different day. I can see the Jason Friday the 13th memes coming on this one. Anyway, any of you guys watch the video? Any of your thoughts on it? Did you guys think it was good? Are you excited? Was it a letdown? That was my big concern, and maybe while I was kind of being a little bit of, we'll call it difficult on the stream. Maybe I was being a jerk on the stream. I don't know. Anybody can have their own opinion on that. I am me. I am me. That's all there is to it. For me, it was just the overhype. I mean, so long in the making to then have this like holdout for the video, big countdown timer, and then they were like, really not that enthusiastic about it. So I was just a little let down, and I'll be open and honest about that. I'm not necessarily let down about the concept of the wheel itself as much as everything going on around it. So that's all I'm going to say on it. You can watch my stream if it still exists. It might get pulled because I was showing their video, which is, I don't, if they claim it, then I'm out. That's okay. But there you have it. That is the biggest news of the day, hands down. Happy Friday to everybody out there. Happy Friday the 13th to everybody out there. Forgive me, I've been a little dead for the last 2 days. I've been going through a massive internet upgrade, and we've actually doubled our bandwidth here at the Simpit to increase the quality of our stream. So as we just watched a 480 stream, I'm doing everything to push it the opposite direction. And so that's why I missed last night's race, so forgive me for having to cancel that. I should be there tonight. Everything is looking good. Everything is looking like it's running clean and smooth, so I'm hoping for even better streams from this moment forward, starting with tonight's race at 6 p.m. Anyway, okay, let's get into sim racing news. McLaren, well, actually, F1 is showing off that McLaren M23 that's actually running at Goodwood right now. Isn't that going on like as I speak? Add react to your stream's title and usually it'll be fine. Kimber, I'm not sure what you mean about that. So anyway, there you go. The this is the one of the 2 vintage cars that is included in the F1 2018, and they're just doing a little reveal. And you can see this through McLaren or at the F1 Formula 1 game Twitter page. And yes, we will try, Franco. We're going to try to get one as soon as possible. After me mocking the video, that might not happen through Fanatec very quickly, but that's okay. We'll get our hands on one way or another. So, yeah, Rudy's out there driving that M23. I didn't get it. I haven't gone out and looked at it yet. Badwood? No, Goodwood is awesome. Gran Turismo showing off the new, I'm going to massacre this one, Vazzaroni Automotive. A car I've never heard of, but I'm sure Italian people would know. I'm assuming that's an Italian car. But this is like one of those cars, you know, Gran Turismo in-game prototypes becoming reality kind of thing. Big promo there. They have it at their booth here. This is, where is this actually going on? They don't even tell us. This is at Goodwood. So you can actually see this if you're at Goodwood. People talking Logitech wheels. Okay. And moving right along in our news today. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to catch up from what we watch. Mitchell de Jong, this kid, man, how did this guy go from being a good sim racer to being one of the best in the best? I don't know. He is a hell of a year, Mitchell de Jong, winning like every rally race he enters. And at the same time, 2 laps, 1 corner, and Mitchell de Jong finesses his way to victory at Imola. So what you're going to see here is that second VRS car is Mitchell de Jong, and that's going to give him the edge coming up. Oh, there it was, a little off. Was that some car damage coming back to haunt him? But Mitchell de Jong, I believe that breaks the hold. Like the battle was getting very tight. I haven't looked at the latest points, but I believe Mitchell might be leading the way. So Mitchell de Jong, I am blown away by what he's doing this year. GT Planet has a write-up talking about GT Sports July update, which we've been talking about. It's going to come at the end of the month, and one of the things it's going to do is it's going to let you create matching outfits for your custom liveries. So I guess we've been a little restricted in what we could do with our outfit painting, but now apparently you're going to have a little more freedom to make it match and look just the way you want. FA Racing talking about the Forza RC Championships. I guess that's almost redundant. But the latest is a write-up, whole video. This is actually from Forza, so this isn't through Logitech. This is actually Forza doing a driver profile on G2 Lage and telling you a bit more about him. So this actually, is this the same video? Why are they reposting this? I thought we talked about this almost a month ago, if I'm not mistaken. But there you have it. FA Racing, their top drivers getting some promotion. A couple pictures. It's not sim racing related, but I told you guys that Thrustmaster was out there at the Virtual Red Arrows booth for the Royal International Air Show. And so there's some stuff that's going on there. All their flight gear looking pretty good. I am a big fan of Thrustmaster flight gear, to be honest with you. And you can see the booth. I wonder what sim they're running. Wonder what sim they are running. I can't tell from these images. That'd be a great question. Oh, cool looking tent they got there. What else we got going on? Today's a short news day, by the way, but that's okay because I'm so far behind from the last few days that you wouldn't believe the amount of work I have to do between now and Monday. There'll be no time off between now and Monday for me. Yeah, random. I saw that as well, and I don't know why they were posting that today. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I showed that video already. This is kind of cool. This is coming out of Leo Bonner, speaking of direct drive wheels, but this isn't a direct drive wheel. This is a tiny UBBI, they call it, a fingertip size button box interface. That little thing that will fit on the tip of your finger. That little thing will do 20 button inputs, up to 10 rotary encoders, an analog input for a potentiometer, rotary switch, or the 21st button. I mean, it's tiny. It's 0.7 by 0.9 of 1 inch, supplied with or without the USB connector. Tell you what, I'm not going to try to solder a USB connector on that little tiny board. I'll go ahead and order it with the connector. Thank you. What's the price for the button box interface thing? Do we have a price? Let's move on to their store and see how much this thing is. It is $24.99 GBP. So that's the price on that little bugger. And they are currently in stock. So if you want the small, that is the smallest little mini controller I have ever seen in my lifetime. Quite impressive. Talk about micro. So anyway, anyone looking for a cool setup and make it very easy to hide. I mean, it's like the USB plug is going to be bigger than the box itself. That's kind of funny. You can just hang it on the USB plug. So what else we got? Not a lot to talk about today. I had talked a while ago about Billy Munger, who was in a big wreck, lost his legs, and how he was getting back to it. Nothing going to hold him back. This kid was going to drive no matter what. Much like Alex Zanardi, using hand controls and really relearning how to drive a car. I guess when you're young, it's probably a little easier to relearn. But anyway, he actually got a chance to drive an F1 car. So it was Johnny Herbert hands over a 2012 Sauber F1 car at Rockingham, UK, for him to take a drive with. John, they said it might be later today. Ray, eventually I will be, but no word on when I'm going to get one, but we'll get one in here somehow, some way. Oh, is that cool? Great, Human. Thanks for that info. So Billy apparently was at Goodwood today in an F3 car. But congratulations to this kid, and I'm really glad to see that after such a tragic event in his life that things are still moving forward and good for him. So that's very cool. Video here, and this is from the 9th, so a few days ago, about 4 days ago. This is actually at NVIDIA GeForce, and this is an NVIDIA interview with Marco Massaruto of Assetto Corsa Competizione, now we'll call it. And it's 3 minutes talking about various features of Competizione, including apparently 24-hour endurance racing is going to be built into it as well. So that is good news for Competizione players. Who knows? Maybe that'll be the new endurance playground for everybody in the competitive world. Engadget has an article here talking about how YouTube is now starting to terminate, that means kill, accounts that are promoting Twitch streams. So if you're a streamer and you stream on both, I stream on both YouTube and Twitch. I'm not going to advertise my Twitch channel right now, but I think I have it in the link of the description. But who knows? That could lead to YouTube terminating my account. Can you imagine? Can you imagine they terminate my account just because I'm showing my other social media sites? Does that mean someday that if I promote my Facebook channel or page, that all of a sudden YouTube, Google, don't keep in mind when you say YouTube, you're saying Google. So Google, as much as I love them on one hand, their desire and quest to take over the world is a little threatening, and it kind of sucks. I would really hate to think. I'm not going to stop promoting my Twitch channel because my job is to promote all of my social media sites so that my audience can engage me wherever they're most comfortable. If YouTube wants it to be on YouTube, well, then they should make their platform the one that my viewers want to watch it through, because I make it available everywhere. Anyway, that's unfortunate news for a lot of streamers. If you're a streamer, you might want to be a little careful about promoting your Twitch channel. Xbox Hub has an article, smash and crash all over again as Danger Zone launches on today on the Xbox One, PS4, and Steam. So this one was kind of late on warning, didn't know it was even coming out, and all of a sudden it's out. But if you are looking for another way of crashing cars and taking things a little less seriously in your sim racing world, you might want to check out Danger Zone. Game Idealist talking about On-Rush being discounted to below $40 for the PS4 and Xbox One. That's pretty quick to be at a straight-up discount, not even a sale. Oh, nope, they're on a sale price, 20% off. So if you are looking for On-Rush, you can now pick that up. What else we got? I talked the other day about Mobile Sim Construction Simulator, which I kind of like the looks of. This is a game I would play for sure. For sure, I would play this. I would probably, if I had time, I would play this a lot. I can only imagine. I played Farm Simulator a lot, and I have more interest in construction than I do farming. Anyway, but I don't know if I mentioned, it is also coming out for the consoles. So it's not going to just be a PC game, and that is good news for people who might prefer playing that on the console. What else we got today? This is kind of funny. This just made me laugh, so I wanted to show it to you guys. sim racing and holidays with 3D wrap. And I think they don't mean wrap like music. I think they mean wrap like wrap a car, wrap your hands around. But this wheel wraps around a phone and then would allow you to turn your phone using the G meter to turn. Kind of a funny idea. They want €49 for it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that one. I just thought it was kind of funny. This is over at, there's a good side of it there. This is over at Sim Race Hardware News Test Blog, but definitely not something that we want. Yeah, I see the chat. That was not a nice comment. So, Heiko, it'd probably be nice for you to apologize to the crowd. Josh, let's hold back the blue hammer since it's somebody we do know. But, yeah, let's watch that kind of language, you guys. I mean, I'm not a big fan of any derogatory comments, to be honest with you. Especially not during the show. That's exactly... Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Let's not dwell on that, you guys. Let's move on. Let's, if we want to talk anything, that we talk sim racing news. But here is a DIY sim racing display using the Arduino board. I tried an Arduino project once. And I have to admit, I bought all the buttons. I bought all the Arduino. I put it all together. And the programming of the thing was so impossible that at the end, it's like, why didn't I just go buy one of these? 24 bucks. I mean, the Arduino, it's not like they gave it to me. You can get a controller for 20 bucks, a controller board. But a lot of people like the challenge of a DIY project. They like becoming a master of technology. And so here is a DIY project, and you'll find this at indestructibles.com. And you might find that something you want to do. What are we missing here? Oh, register login. Wait, show me your... I have to be 18 to see the video about the MotoGP eSport. Here we go. You know, this is coming up like next week. I think the 18th is when this kicks off. And I just kind of think, wow, Fanatec promoted their wheel for 18 months. I promote a race that we're doing for a few weeks. But the MotoGP eSport only needs about a week build-up time, I guess. So, late news. We talked about this the other day, so it's not the first we've talked about it. But the MotoGP eSport is kicking off on the 18th. Anybody who wants to do it, you can get in on that. What else we got? I think I only have one more story today. Here's an article at businesscloud.co.uk talking about how F1 is driving eSport with Codemasters. And it's a whole write-up on everything that's going on. And, you know, right now, this really is the biggest, best esport competition. I was talking to a good friend of mine who doesn't care about sim racing at all, but he's a Formula One fan. And he actually called me last night. It was like, wow, what is going on with you guys in esport? I'm hearing all these stories, and it's like, it is hitting the ears and the minds of people who don't even know what we do. But so a friend of mine who literally knows nothing about sim racing, I think, Heiko. Okay, I'm going to stay off that topic. I've already said my piece. But anyway, my point here is sim racing's always been in this little dark back corner of the esport world. Sim racing's always been in that dark back corner of the gaming world. And when I have friends of mine who are Formula One fans who acknowledge and realize that this is now going on, it means that we're making it mainstream, people. It means this hobby that, I mean, to an extent, I mean, 20 years ago, in some circles, it might even be embarrassing to say that you're a sim racer, to try to explain it to people. And with this going on, you know, you're not going to have to explain what sim racing is. You're not going to have to explain what you're doing anymore when it's being shown to the world through NASCAR, through F1, through things like that. So anyway, again, I hope you guys realize the changing of the time. I hope you guys realize just how important this moment that we're at in sim racing is. the amount of money that's going to come in is going to continue to help us on other ends. You know, we can talk about the Fanatec wheel. We can talk about Assetto Corsa Competizione. We can talk about the expansion and future of all the sims that we love. But if there is that much attention, that much money, it should translate into even better sims. It should translate into even better hardware. It should translate into even better racing and a tighter, bigger community to be a part of. So I am very, very excited about the future of us right now. I'm going to finish today's show. Today is Friday. I yesterday showed that Reddit post of a fantasy road course for Formula One or IndyCar. And I asked you guys to show me your favorite home track. And John Hill, you and I need to get together over the weekend and figure out the ultimate LA road course beyond Long Beach. But Jesse Chapman of Dayton, Ohio, sent in this map. And where did my emails go? Let me pull up his email so I can give you a little description of it. Bear with me here. Whoops, Dayton. Sorry, bear with me. So, Jesse Chapman, yeah, and he's basically saying that he lives in Dayton, and the route goes along the river with 2 long stretches and a very twisty road connecting the two. It is also next to the University of Dayton. The corner at the bottom right marks an extreme hill to descend into the longest straight that leads to a sharp hairpin. So I want to thank him. Look at that layout. That's the ultimate F1 or IndyCar layout for Dayton, Ohio, and that's really cool. And I mean, I just think, come on, you know your town. You know that really cool road that you take too fast, or that on-ramp that you take too fast, and you always look over your shoulder wondering if a cop saw you do it. Where's the ultimate fantasy racetrack? And just to keep the humor going on a Friday, this track map of Chattanooga comes to us from Jason. And Jason thought he would come up with a very perfect for a Friday entertainment track loop. But as you cross the start-finish line heading south on St. Elmo, again, this is in Chattanooga, you have a beautiful Lookout Mountain on your, oh, come on, why is this not going full screen? On your right. Bear with me, you guys. You're going to have to brake hard for the tight right across West 49th Street, passing through St. Elmo Park. A fast left takes you south down Alabama Avenue, past the raging whitewater rafting adventure at Walden's Ridge. Great scenery, it sounds like, on this one in Chattanooga. A fast left onto 54th Street races you back into town, past Country Club, through Piney Woods, down the fast backstretch of Tennessee Avenue, passing the Mad Night Brewery. You're going to have a good crowd there. At 200 miles an hour, you see those very long straightaways. It's hard on the brakes for the last hairpin back onto St. Elmo Street. So I want to thank both Jason and Jesse for sending in some very cool images. Maybe one we won't be able to get out of our mind, but it's Friday. What the hell? But if you guys have an idea what would be the perfect road course for your hometown, you be sure to send me an email, Sean@thesimpit.com, and I will feature it on the show, and we will take people through a virtual track drive of your town. And I think me and John Hill this weekend will have to put together the ultimate Southern California LA track. So maybe I'll have that for you on Monday or Tuesday as well. So that's going to do it tonight. I haven't even changed my graphic. I still have my Attack the Track because I didn't race. Tonight at 6 p.m., I got to get my points, so I will be there, rain or shine. Hopefully the stream will look good. That's the main thing that I've been worried about or working on over the last few days. So that'll be coming up tonight at 6 p.m. And beyond that, there's a last look for the week at the Simpit pit crew map. You guys are all over the world. If you don't see your area represented, please send me an email with that, Sean@thesimpit.com, and I will add you to the map. So beyond that, it's Friday. Get out there and race. Have a good weekend. I hope you all have some good plans for the weekend. It is the best time of year for me right now, and it should be a great weekend with a lot of work on my plate. But I'll be having fun because I'm always working sim racing. That's going to do it for today. Have a great weekend. This is the Simpit. I'm Sean Cole, and I'll see you on the track.